Hello Hulacorn Hoopers, and welcome back to my tutorials. Not quite YouTube tutorials just yet, but they will be. So today I'm going to continue from the last tutorial, which was HDPE hooping and how to move with your hoop. This time I'm going to cover PolyPro hoops. My personal favorite. This particular hoop is a 5/8 5/8 tubing, which is slightly thinner than the regular one, which is 3/4 inch tubing. It makes it a little bit more responsive. It's a little bit lighter. You can also feel it on your body a little bit more because the surface area that's busy touching your body is slightly smaller. So I actually find that the 5/8 PolyPro is a lot easier to work with than the 3/4 PolyPro, to be honest. Yeah, and this is a size 33. I do sometimes prefer the in-between sizes. I'm not too sure why. I think it could have something to do with my height, the length of my arms, especially later on when you start doing hand tricks like spins and, well, the most obvious one I can think of right now is a Z-spin, where your hand actually needs to be, or with your hoop in your hand. Your hoop should be touching the floor and your arm not bent, but I'll explain that in later tutorials. That's not for today. Today is for those hoopers who have PolyPro only and have not started on an HDPE hoop. So let's get crack-a-lacking on showing you how to move with your PolyPro hoop. Right, so just with the HDPE hoop, just as with the HDPE hoop, you want to start with the hoop on your back, touching your back. It is so important with the PolyPro to connect with your hoop because they are so light. They will hit you in the face, they will go flying, they will go in every opposite direction that you actually want it to go unless you are connected with your hoop. So again, your one foot is in front of the other, touch your back with your hoop and gently let it swing. Now you'll notice the biggest difference between a PolyPro and an HDPE, if you do own both hoops, is that a PolyPro, you got to move a little bit quicker. You can slow it down if you are able to control your hoops, but you can get a little bit more hip movement in. But we're not there yet. So the difference, like I said, is a quicker movement. What I find with a PolyPro, which also helps, is more of the salsa movement. So you'll see my feet. You can't see my feet in there, but I'm constantly moving my feet, constantly creating that tap, 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 tap in my different hip points. For left-handers, same thing. You're constantly tap-tapping with your hip bone. And exactly the same way, start going in a circle as what we did with the HDPE hoop. And then you can go in a bigger circle. The trick also is it will fall. Undoubtedly it will fall, and that's okay. I've hit myself in the face with my hoop several times. I've fallen on my face several times. How I actually learned to move was through falling into my hoop. So I can't quite demonstrate how you fall into your hoop, but it's anticipating where your hoop is going and stepping there first. So don't just feel it, but anticipate the way that your hoop is going to go. And then you can move in any which direction you want. Once your hoop gets going and you're not afraid to move in a space with your hoop, it's a lot easier to keep it up. A lot of people kind of stand still and then wonder why the hoop doesn't want to stay up. It needs movement, especially a PolyPro. It needs a little bit of shaking and it needs a little bit of momentum. Once that momentum is there, your hoop stays up. That's how to hoop with PolyPro, how to move with PolyPro. Thank you very much again for joining me.